Hello everyone and welcome back to the Python game development series. So in this tutorial we're going to discuss about how can you actually create a window in Pygame. In previous video, that's in part 00, we actually discussed about how can you install Pygames on our local machines. So let's get started. So if you are new in the channel, so please just subscribe to the channel and must hit the bell icon because in every video we can deliver this some videos regarding machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence right now in game development. So let's jump on the code. So right now you can see here I actually open my Visual Studio Code and already create a folder called Python Game Development. So right now I'm going to click here to create a new Python file. So let's say file name is part number 01.py. Okay. So now what we have to do, actually import the Pygames. So let's import Pygames. Okay. So now you can see your kite Pygame module. Actually, I am using a kite extension here in Visual Studio Code. You can see a kite already. It actually helped me to auto-complete the code. Okay. So you can also use that. Pygame. So let's check it out. It actually worked fine or not. Just click on here and run Python file in terminal. So you can see here Pygame 2.0.1 is actually loading here. And you can see here Python version is nothing but 3.8.5. Okay. So now we need to actually initialize the Pygame before we actually using that. So that's why you need to put here pygame.init. You can see here my kite is actually auto-completed this task. Okay. So now I'm going to just print it out here. Print pygame.init. Save it and run the code and check it out why we have to use this pygame.init. So you can see here Pygame 2.0.1 it actually loading. And also you can see here on tuple 7,0. That means 7 functionality actually loaded here and 0 mean no error. That's when you are successfully actually initialize the Pygame on our system. Okay. So in this tutorial, we are just creating a screen. Okay. So I'm going to just comment it out here and again type here pygame.init. Sorry. Pygame.init. Okay, so now we need to create an screen. So that's why I'm going to create a variable called screen equal pygame.display. That's mean from the display dot set mode. Inside that it will take one tuple. Make sure that use one tuple and the tuple is nothing but the size of the screen. So let's use it 800. Let's say 800 cross 600. Then when you actually create the screen and when you actually do something on the Pygame, you need to also update the display. So pygame.display.update. Make sure that use it and also Pygame. Okay, so pygame.quit. This one and finally called quit. Okay, so this is the initial thing you need to actually do. Just save it and run the code. See what actually happened. Okay, our game undo pop-up is open for few seconds, but it will be invisible then. Again run it. See, just 2 seconds or 1 second it will left. Okay, but why? Because of we need to create one game loop to actually catch the event. Okay, so if I create one loop, let's say while true, then let's say pass. If I save it and run the Python code in the terminal, so now you can see your game undo is opened, but we are unable to click here and our computer is crashed. Why? We just put here the pass. That's mean our Python interpreter just go on the loop and it will be infinite goes. Okay, so we need to put here, click here on the keyboard, Control Alt and the delete, and go to the text manager and select this one. Okay, just white Python and the end text. Done. Okay, close it. Okay, so that's mean our Python interpreter actually go to this loop and it will actually what do you call it will infinite and our program will be crash. Okay, so now this is called the game loop. See, this is called the game loop. Okay, so let's say game loop. Okay, yep, let's comment it out and also cut this and paste it here, because we don't put here any updation here, that's why. Okay, so in this path it will take some event. Now the question is, what is actually event? When you actually click here, this is also event. When you actually type the arrow, it also an event. That's been from the keyboard and the mouse, it is actually event. So let's check it out. So now we are going to actually iterate through all the event from our Pygames library. So that's why for event in pygame.event.get. Okay, so we are actually get all the event here. Okay, so if I try to print the event, this kind of event, so let's check it out here. Okay, run Python in terminal. So now you can see here mouse motion. Okay, mouse motion, you can see here mouse motion. Again, if I press key up and key down, arrow key, you can see here key up, key down. Okay, again I press 5, so you can see here Unicode is nothing but 5. Okay, this kind of thing. Okay, 4, 6, 7, you can see here Unicode is right now 7. Okay, so this is nothing but the event. So now we need to actually catch the event from here. But in this video, we just see how can actually close this window. But how can I actually close that? It's not actually closed there. So this time we actually open this again, the task manager, and go here. And actually what we have to do, we just need to select the Python and task. Okay, close it and close it. Okay, so now what you have to do, we need to actually catch the event. We are actually successfully actually catch the event. So now we need to get the event type as a quote. So let's say if event type of pygame dot quit. That's mean when you actually click on the cross button of the event, that's mean the display, this display automatically break. That's mean the game loop would be break. So if I type here break here and run the code, now let's see how it actually happened here. But in this case, I'm not actually able to close this. See, I'm not able to close this. Okay, again I need to open the task manager here and again go to the here. So now the question is, how can you do that? So you need to use one boolean expression to actually break this loop. So let's use this. Let's say game close, like that. Use a variable game close. Let's say by default it should be false. Okay, so true means not false, that's mean true, same, game closed, and we are going to make this game closed as a true. So this time it's not false, that's mean it will be true. How you will check that it will be true, so it will be gone. Okay, it will be gone. So save it and run the code, Python code in the terminal. So now you can see here, if I click here, it will gone. Again save and run the code. Yeah, it will work fine. Now you can see here Pygame window, but we can set some caption here. So let's close it right now and set one caption here. Okay, so let's set it. So pygame.display.set, you can see a caption from kite. Use that kite, it's actually awesome. I'm going to close here and let's say set a caption Python game development. Okay, this one. Save it and run the code and check it out. It actually changes here. Okay, yep, you can see here Python game development. Okay, so this is the tutorial, and in the next tutorial we are going to actually discuss about how can you add background, how can you add multiple event and all the things. So this is the video. Hope you will enjoy this video and make sure to subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon for never miss any update, and I'll be back with another tutorial. Thank you and bye bye.